Konnichiwa, bitches. What's up, peeps? Action Figure Junkie back with you with another custom action figure made from Marauder Task Force parts and accessories. This being a modern, current updated representation of the G.I. Joe ninja Kamakura. He was a Snake Eyes apprentice. They made a couple of figures with him, I want to say post 2003, so he's not one of the classic original figures, but he figured prominently in the comic books. I want to say in the IDW or the Devil's Due. I'm not too sure. I can't quite remember, but it was a great figure. The son of the original, the Fred Crimson Guard. I'm not going to go into the backstory. It was fascinating. All kinds of Shakespearean type shit. Great tragedy. Great, awesome, very cool character. But he was studying under Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow when they were both good. So he was an Arashikage ninja. One of my favorite ninjas. So what I did here is I used the blue head from a 25th anniversary Firefly, because Kamakura was always represented with different greens and blue colors as his the action figure was. And I decided that I thought the head of that Firefly, because it just looks kind of sinister and just kind of menacing. Not quite evil, but like, don't mess with me or I will pull out one of these katanas and remove your head from your body type looking eyes. Check those out real quick. Pull those into the camera. Can you see those? Look at that. That's a good face. That's a good head. At least Hasbro definitely got one thing right. It was definitely their heads. I dig them very much. So anyway, the blue head matched the blue on black of the Marauder Task Force body quite well, I thought. There's barely a color difference there. This camera is definitely not picking it up. So the weapons I went with came with some of the ninjas I've picked up over the years through Hasbro. Their ninja figures haven't really lived up to my expectations over the last couple years, but this one I thought did quite well. He's got the two katanas, which I've actually modified to give them more of a sharper blade. The blade tip, I should say. Look at that sick sword right there. Push that compound bow back in there. Look at that. He looks great holding a weapon. So yeah, I went with the black on blue Marauder Task Force body with just, you know, a combination of blue and black pouches. Where it was blue, I put a black pocket. Where it was black, I put a, where it was black, I put a blue pocket. Where it was blue, I put a black boy. I think you know what I'm saying. Where it's blue, I put black. Where it's black, I put blue. To make that color contrast. Now, if you can see closely, if you look closely, hopefully the camera will pick it up. I managed to put a water slide Arashikage symbol decal on his right forearm. It is red. It doesn't show up terribly well on the video, but you can see it because it pops pretty good against the blue there. The only stickers I could get came in red, and they're not too easy to see on black, so I decided to use it on him. And as you can see, he's got the ninja backpack here that came with some of the Hasbro more recent ninja figures. Most of those ninja figures, to me, left something to be desired, but this one personally does not. I'm really in love with this figure. He just screams badass ninja. Can hold his sword with two hands, which if you've watched any of my ninja videos, you know, is kind of important to me. That's typically how ninjas fought unless they're holding two swords. So in one, he's got the katana and he's got the wakizashi here, the shorter sword. How dope does that look? Okay, so he's got both swords here. But not just that. Let's take a look at the bow. Put these down for a moment. Okay, we're gonna pull out the compound bow. I guess he would hold it in his left hand. I believe this bow actually may have came with a Spirit action figure, one of the more modern Pursuit of Cobra Spirit action figures, but it just looks great in his hand. He can pull out one of his arrows. Now obviously it comes with, I have an arrow too, but it's very hard to pose. I'm not going to take the time to do it on the video because you came here to see some fast moving stuff. So this is my Kamakura here. I hope you like him. I think he looks really good. I typically will pose him in pictures standing next to Snake Eyes and one of the more G.I. Joe-ish type Storm Shadows I have from when Storm Shadow was, you know, not an evil Cobra bad guy. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Tell me I suck, tell me I rock. Either way, it's all good. Hit me up on the social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, all of those. Please hit subscribe, thumbs up me, do all the stuff that you do for the videos that you watch that you like. Oh, check it out. One more thing before I go. Look at that grenade. Look at that collections of grenades. A little bit of color green on an otherwise blue and black figure. Really proud of this figure. I hope you guys like it. I think he looks really cool. The mask fits the body very well. Appreciate you watching, and as always in parting, I'm gonna do Cobra this time.